What up, YouTube world? This is your boy Edits, and excuse me. I just got out of the pool, so my voice is gonna be a little raspy. But anyways, this is your boy Edits. I'm bringing you a commentary today. I wanted to talk really about a conversation that I had with one of my roommates a couple nights ago, where we were talking about his relationship, and I'm not gonna put his relationship on blast, but I am gonna I do want to touch on a couple of things that he said about about himself. Now, for me personally, like, if I really care about a girl and I really see, like, I can see myself having a future with her, regardless if it's a couple months, a year, if I could see myself having any kind of future with her, then I'm gonna do certain things that that not a lot of other guys will do. For instance, if I know my girlfriend's having a bad day, I'm gonna try to lift their spirits up, even if I had like a really shitty day. I'm not gonna make my day, a reason for me to treat her badly. So if she's having a bad day and I'm having a bad day, I push my, I don't know if I could call it pride, but I push whatever I was feeling throughout the day when I came home to see her. I push it to the side just so I can make her happy, and that's just the kind of guy I am, like I know a girl deserves to be happy, whether she's whether she's your wife, your girlfriend, even if you guys got divorced or you guys haven't seen her in a while, like if you guys broke up a long time ago, regardless of who she is, a girl shouldn't be having a bad day. And I think it's guys, a guy, especially a boyfriend, I think it's the boyfriend's responsibility to try to make her feel better about herself, because if you end up making her feel shittier than what she already felt, then you guys really shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place, because obviously you're not ready to be in a relationship as the guy, because you're just because you really don't know how I don't know how to explain it, but I just know that for me, if my girlfriend's having a shitty day, I'm not gonna push my shit on top of hers, because that's just wrong, for me it's a little immature. Well, I was having a conversation with my roommate about it, and I told him do something simple for her. Like, the next time you see her, call her beautiful. And he was like, he like straight up said, no, I'm not gonna call my girl beautiful. That's why am I gonna do that for? He's like, I'm not that type of guy. It's not about what you feel. It's not about the type of person that you are. If you care about the girl like you say you do, what is a little compliment, here and there, what is it going to do to you? It's not going to melt you, it's not going to, you're not going to go to hell for going against your beliefs or whatever. It's to make somebody else feel better. And for me, the logic I have behind me, with simple compliments like that, is if I could make one person's day better, than what it was, then my job was done for that day. I feel fulfilled at the end of the day when knowing that I made somebody else's day better just by saying, giving them a small compliment. Oh, like, regardless if it's you look good, oh my god, notice, if you just so happen to notice a girl's hair, doing something like that is going to make them feel better. It's going to lift their spirits, and for me, that's enough. That makes me feel better, knowing that I could uplift somebody's spirits, and I feel better, and he wasn't like that. So I was like, dude, you got to get over yourself. Like, you got to get over it. You're not going to go through your life thinking that you're not going to get away with complimenting a girl, because you're going to lose more than what you're going to gain in, because for one thing, they're going to be like, well, he didn't really give me too much attention. Then you're going to be like, well, fuck that, I'm not going to give you my attention. You're not my wife. You're not anybody's. Like come on now. Like, you don't start a relationship expecting, or you shouldn't start a relationship, I should say, expecting everything to be perfect, to never argue, to like, for the sex to be great, for the for the communication to be great, to be that compatible. it's not gonna happen. You know, I don't care if you know, I don't care if you guys like you like she has everything she has, you know, that she has to offer. Everything that she has to offer is everything that you want. It's not gonna work out the right way because you guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to work out your differences. You guys are gonna have to, figure each other out. It's just not gonna come to you that naturally. You know, certain things, yeah, certain things are gonna come naturally. You know, like the what not to say and like this is gonna offend her. This isn't. You know, this is gonna make her feel good. This isn't gonna make her feel that great. You know, simple things like that. Yeah, they come easier than than knowing somebody's mood. You know, knowing when somebody's like for me. My girlfriend already knows, like if I'm being a jerk to her, I'm either hungry or I'm tired, and she already knows, like, oh my god, like let me feed this kid, you know, like I don't want him to be a jerk to me, so I'm gonna feed him. And after that, like I feel better about it. You know, things like that come with time. You're not just gonna, like I knew getting with my girlfriend. I knew right at the start we were gonna have, we were gonna bump heads just because of her personality and my personality. We clashed a lot, but it's fine. Like that, like for me, that makes me feel like our love's growing stronger. You know, like we're becoming a better team. Like I already know some of her habits, she already knows some of mine, but we've been dating longer than he has. But I mean, even when I was his age, because he's 18, even when I was his age, I knew myself that I couldn't be a dick to everybody, you know, as far as girlfriends go. Like I couldn't be mean to him just because I felt like it, just because that, you know, they didn't deserve that. But I had to push that aside for myself, and he's really not doing that. And I mean, I guess I can't blame him because, I mean, he is kind of new to the dating scene from what I could tell. So he's like a little chicklet that, you know, that has to be, you know, like molded and, you know, taught everything that, you know, that all the right things, you know. But I mean, there are certain things that he's gonna have to learn, and I just think it's kind of I feel kind of bad for his girlfriend, just because it's like she has to, like, he feels like a hard-headed kid. But I don't know. There was just a couple of things that he was saying that kind of like tripped me out. One thing, it just showed me the mind state of kids nowadays. You know, like everything for them has to be like, it almost feels like it has to be instant. Like if it's not microwavable, then they won't cook it. If it's not working out right in the first month, then they're not gonna stay in that relationship. If the car doesn't drive right, they don't want it. If something's not brand new, they don't want it. You know, and that's sad, because when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. I'm 25, so I kind of grew up before the internet. You know, when internet came around for me, I was like 19, 20. So I had already, you know, I knew how to play with Pogs. You know, I knew how to take things slowly, and I just feel sad for people nowadays, because they're like the microwave generation, and that's just sad, you know. And with what he was saying, it just proved that theory, proved that if they can't have it right away, then they're not going to want it. And you know, I feel sorry for people like him, and for, you know, girls that have to put up with guys like him, not just him, you know, by himself, because I don't want to single him out, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys out there like that, and I feel sorry for their girlfriends. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay on the background. Until next time, people, have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Bravo secure. UAV awaits orders. Lightning strike on standby. Friendly care package inbound.